Hey everyone, this is Exotic Gaming here, and welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, hey, thanks for clicking on my video. So, Call of Duty Mobile is on everyone's minds as of right now, and as most people know, this game is currently in beta and isn't officially released globally yet. Countries like the United States can't get this game on the App Store or the Play Store yet. You have to do some pretty tricky things to get this game to work. Since a lot of tutorials out there on YouTube are very hard to understand, or maybe not even in English, I wanted to make my own tutorial providing you clear and concise, easy to follow tips in a walkthrough showing exactly how you can download Call of Duty right now on your mobile device. So I hope you find this helpful. If this video helped you out, I'd appreciate it a ton if you left a like down below. It takes literally 2 seconds, but it means oh so much. Also, subscribe to my channel and turn on post notifications for a lot of awesome future Call of Duty mobile content. My next video on this game is literally tomorrow. Don't miss it. With that being said though, let's begin the Android side of this tutorial. So here we are on the main screen of my Asus ROG phone. I have to note that this device is compatible, but not every single device is. As with every game that is currently released in beta and some of the first versions, it's only compatible for a certain number of devices. As the game is developed more, it's going to become more and more optimized for lower and lower end devices. So if you have a very low end device, there is a chance it might not be compatible yet. Just keep that in mind, but over time it will be. However, most likely it will. So let's follow the steps. First off, what you are going to want to do is download 2 apps from the App Store. You're not going to search Call of Duty Mobile, but instead you're going to search File Manager and download this one by ZenUI and Asus Computer Incorporated. And then you're going to search India VPN. Doesn't really matter which one you download as long as you find one that works. I downloaded this one. This is the first one that showed up. This one also I downloaded and it works as well. Either one that gets you to an Indian server. Don't connect to the VPN yet. Then you're going to go down below in the description and open up the website that I have provided for you. I created this mega.nz link. I think this website works great for downloading quick apps. So you're going to open in the browser. You don't need to download the Mega app. And then you're going to have 2 files listed here. First off, you're going to download the smaller 58 megabyte file. Click download, click download. It might ask to be allowed to download files to your device. Of course, accept that. Wait for this to load up. This will take quicker than the other file, which is why I asked to download this one first. And after this finishes downloading, you're going to want to save it to your device and then finally download it to your downloads folder. Very simple steps. You're just basically downloading this as you would download anything else. Click Save File, and then it's going to click OK. And now it's saved onto your device. Then you're going to do the same thing with the second, larger file. However, this will take more time, especially if you have a lower internet connection. Be patient. It will be worth it in the end. So let's see what happens when we're finished. Alright guys, so it finally finished downloading. You're not going to click the open button, obviously, because it's a zip file and it's not going to work. So exit out and then open up File Manager as I instructed to download earlier. Once you open up File Manager, you should probably have a screen like this with all of your internal storage. If not, it might look like this. Click Device and then it should look like this. Make sure you're on the 0 button up at the top right. Scroll down. Go to download and you should see com.activision.callofduty.shooter, the APK file, and the zip file. Don't click the APK file. It's very important you don't do that. You're not connected to an Indian server yet. You're going to press and hold that com.shooter zip file, press the More button at the bottom right, press Extract, extract to this directory. It will take a second to extract. That's perfectly understandable. Again, this is a pretty decent sized app. However, it shouldn't take too long because you don't have to connect to internet to do this. So it's just whatever the processing power of your phone is capable of. So after this finishes installing, before you actually install Call of Duty onto your device, you're going to need to move this to a proper folder called the OBB folder. If you don't know what OBB files are, they're essential to running apps properly. So if you go scroll up to the top, you'll see this here, and it's not in the proper folder, the OBB folder. Press the 0 button, and then go up to your Android folder, and you might see OBB. If you don't see it, you're going to need to download any decent-sized app that's probably over about 100 megabytes. You can't download stuff like Facebook or Instagram or Twitter. Probably won't have an OBB file with those apps. However, any of the apps that I have here, you can just download them, never open them, but as long as you have them downloaded onto your device, you'll now have that OBB file, and you're going to be set. Go back to the downloads folder, press and hold that com.activision folder, then press move, then you're going to go back to your Android folder, press OBB, and then press paste. Now you're good. However, now you need to connect to an Indian VPN. What I'm going to do is open up the second VPN India app because for whatever reason, the first one isn't working for me right now. Like I said earlier on in this video, you're probably going to have to go through several different apps in order to find one that works. So we're going to open that up. Then we're going to connect to Indian VPN at the very bottom of the screen. We're now connected to India, Bangalore, and then we can exit out. To make sure we are connected, we can see it says success, and then we have a timestamp showing how long we've been connected to that VPN. So at this point in time, we can open up File Manager, and then we can go back over to our download folder, and then we can click the APK file. We're going to click install. It's going to take a second, don't worry, because this is a pretty decent sized app. But then eventually, we will now have Call of Duty on our device. Alright, app is installed. Let's click open and let's get this started. Tencent Games, Introduction, Activision, here we go. Call of Duty now on our Android device. Now, if you don't have the most recent version of Call of Duty Mobile, it will not work. This is why, if you've downloaded version 1.0.1 from some other YouTube tutorials, you might be stuck on some sort of error message that says, well, you can't properly update. So we're getting the version info. After it gets up to 100%, then we can finally load up Call of Duty Mobile for the very first time and see this fantastic game. And here we are, finally playing Call of Duty Mobile for the very first time on our Android device in the United States, not in India as they expected. So I actually had a bit of an issue. I was connecting to my old VPN and I continually had this issue that said getting server info or getting version info, something like that. If you keep having that issue where you're loading up the game and it goes to 100% and then back to 0 and up to 100% and then down to 70%, what you need to do is download a different VPN, and then that way it's going to connect properly. It'll unpack the game resources, and then you'll finally be on Call of Duty Mobile for the very first time. So enjoy some background gameplay of one of my very first matches ever on Call of Duty Mobile while we talk about Call of Duty Mobile on iOS devices. So you might be a little confused because there's not too much time left in this video. The reason is because there is no valid download link for iOS devices yet. But the reason why I put iOS in the title is because I want to make this video the first video you come to when an iOS download is officially out. I'm going to scour the internet every single day, and then the very first valid download that doesn't have a virus comes out, I'm going to put it down below in the description so you can come back to this video and guarantee to be one of the very first iOS users to have this game when it comes out. So I really hope you guys are excited for that, and if you are an Android user, enjoy Call of Duty Mobile. It's a fantastic game from what I've seen so far. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this video helped. I would greatly appreciate it if you left a like down below and subscribe to my channel for future Call of Duty Mobile content. As I said, tomorrow I'm uploading my next video on this game, and then the day after that, I'm uploading my next video. So we have a lot of content coming, and it's going to be awesome. So thank you all for watching, guys, and I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all later.